Control players denied.
Hey Control Nation, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Dr. Red. Well, we figured out a way to make Arbok EX actually kinda decent. Traditionally, this card has been a very disappointing aggro control card because of the very awkward energy cost and the very mid offerings for damage. The first attack, Bind Down, costs 2 Darkness Energy and does 70 base damage. During your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon can't retreat. For an additional Darkness Energy, Menacing Fangs does 150 base damage, and your opponent discards 2 cards from their hand of their choosing. So how are we going to get this bad boy energized? First, let me just say that this was based on Chase from the Discord's deck with Mega Gengar EX. Mega Gengar gave this deck too many options. It was a bit awkward to use. So I dropped the Mega Gengar EX and all the items and such that would help it get set up. I just revamped it a bit. So it is Chase's idea, but the build is my own unique one. So we showed you Arbok. Here's what we have. We have Toxtricity with the ability Sinister Surge. Once during your turn, you may use this ability. Search your deck for a basic Darkness Energy and attach it to one of your benched Darkness Pokemon. The keyword here is benched. Then shuffle your deck, and if you do that, place 2 damage counters on that Pokemon. We can move the damage counters off of Arbok with Munkidori if we want by attaching for turn. Otherwise, we attach return to Arbok. We use at least one of the 2 Toxtricities, and then we can also use Janine's Secret Art. Choose up to 2 of your Darkness Pokemon. For each of those Pokemon, search your deck for a basic Darkness Energy and attach it to that Pokemon. If you attach energy to your active Pokemon this way, it's now poisoned. So you can charge up Arbok EX in one turn in that way. If it's in the active and you poison it via Janine or with Pecharunt EX, we have the Subjugating Chains ability. Once during your turn, switch in one of your bench Darkness Pokemon except any Pecharunt EX. You make that Pokemon poisoned. We can attach Binding Mochi to the Arbok EX to increase its damage output by 40 because it's poisoned. So it goes from 150 to 190, much better. And that's pretty much it. That's how you play the Arbok deck. Make sure you get Yveltal on the bench for the free retreat. Also, retreat locking doesn't hurt while you get set up. It's also a great free pivot. What you can do as well is use Pecharunt to bring Yveltal into play. It gets poisoned. Free retreat back into Arbok. And then just move damage counters with Munkidori whenever you get damaged onto anything that's pretty pesky. It'll also help Arbok 2-shot things much easier with Menacing Fangs. We have Precious Trolley for our ace spec to help get all of those awkward basics on the bench, including Pecharunt and Yveltal, because Buddy Poppin's not going to do it. We have Redeemable Ticket in case we're missing something. We have 3 Ultra Balls just to be safe. We really want to make sure we get Arbok and Toxtricity out. You could drop one of these for Xerosic's Machinations. That's the supporter that lets you discard your opponent's hand down to 3 cards for more hand control. Otherwise, we have 2 copies of Iono, 2 copies of Janine, 4 copies of Lily, which is our main search engine here. 2 copies of Boss's Orders, and 4 copies of Arven. If you start with a Monkey or a Yveltal at the beginning of the game, you can also use Arven to go ahead and find TM Evo. TM Devolution is there just in case we damage something with Arbok and maybe the opponent switches out, we damage something again, it KOs us, and we can just win via devolving. 2 Super Rods to make sure we get all of those energies and the Arboks back in. Single copy of Counter Catcher, single copy of Nest Ball for Pecharunt or Yveltal or Monkey. 1 copy of Artisan, 2 copies of Night Stretcher. This will come really in handy if you have an Ekans on the bench that's partially charged and you need to get Arbok back into your hand to evolve Ekans right away. That's pretty much it. That's how Arbok works. We face a Gardevoir deck, we hit it for weakness, and then we face an Okidogi deck that hits us for weakness. So both sides of the spectrum today. I also want to say thank you to the Arborists, the monthly channel supporters. Thank you so very much for your support and encouraging me, helping me to make all this lovely material for you. I hope you really enjoy it. I also want to say thank you to the Discord server and all the members thereof. Thank you for encouraging each other in your builds and helping each other get ready for regionals. It's really inspiring. So I hope you all enjoy Chase's / my Toxic Arbok EX deck. And let me know what you think in the comments. Take care of yourselves. Peace. Okay, so we're facing Gardevoir. All right, this is great. We can get Ekans with an attachment. We can Precious Trolley. We'll get Toxel, Yveltal. The game is not letting me take Munkidori. Do I need Fez right now? I don't think I do. We'll get 2 Toxels and an Ekans. Yeah. Okay, the end our turn. All right, not bad at all. Would prefer a Munkidori, but the game is glitching, so whatever. So what we can do here is, let's assume we can get Arbok charged up. We would just Pecharunt in Yveltal and then Pre-retreat into Arbok, so it's not poisoned. They play Vessel, get rid of a Psychic to get 2 Psychics. They attach card 1 to Screamtail. They play Lily's Determination. Draw 8. They Ultra Ball away 2 Psychic, or I'm guessing a Ralts. Yep, there it is. Bench the Ralts. They play Artisan. I'm guessing another Ralts or a Monkey. Another Ralts. There we are. Okay. And they're just going to slap for 30. Okay. Release Determination. Ooh, I kind of like that more, yeah, because they have 4 cards. I don't want to give them more cards. We'll just Lilies. We'll see what we get. Okay, we can get another Arbok. Okay, let's go ahead and get rid of Nest Ball. Get 2 of these. We can go ahead. We'll use Subjugating Chains. Bring up Yveltal. It's poison, but we're just going to retreat into Arbok. And we're going to bind down. All right. Hit it for weakness, so it's all good. Another Yveltal off the prizes. Okay, they get Ralts. They're going to Ultra Ball away Iron Bundle and a Psychic for a Gardevoir EX. Okay. They got the rare candy. They're going to put it on the bench. They have 5 Psychics in tow. They're going to Artisan, what, for a Monkey maybe? But they need a Darkness Energy for it. Yep. Okay. Then they're going to Night Stretcher for Screamtail. Bench Screamtail. Are they just going to go Buck Wild? Go to roll. Are they going to retreat into Screamtail? Yeah, that's what they're going to do. One shot the Pecharunt. Roaring Scream. Yep, that's what they're going to do. They get 2 prizes. We're going to attach for turn and then just get rid of those 2 prizes. The prize cards, I mean. Super Rod. I don't want to use it just yet. I'm going to hold off on benching the Monkey. Yeah. We'll just go ahead and Menacing Fangs. Monkey and an Ultra Ball, that's great. They would have picked draw for turn, and then they could use the Ultra Ball to get whatever they want. Redeemable ticket, okay. They could use Gary to hit me for 190, but then I one-shot them with Menacing Fangs because they're going to have damage counters on them. They push the Ralts. They draw for turn. They Iono. Oh, no. They got Iono. Wow. Okay, well, let's see what we get. We get Lilies and an Energy. Okay, that's fine. That's not terrible. They're going to Nest Ball. They get a Fez. That's bad. Guardy just always seems to have it, don't they? They Artisan for a Drifloon. That's terrible. That's terrible. They have Bravery Charm, though. They're going to flip the script and draw 3. They bench another Ralts. They Psychic Embrace to the Ralts. And they go to Drifloon. Drifloon. Drifloon, yep. You retreat the Ralts. Bring up the Loon. Balloon Blast. I kind of want to just, like, Lilies and see if I get a Monkey. Yeah. Oh, wait. What am I doing? I'm trolling. I am so trolling. I'll just use Artisan. Attach for turn. You get rid of this guy and this guy. Let's just see what he does. Who does he push? You get Buddy Buddy Poffin. Okay. I think if I take that guy out, I can take this guy, but it's like, let's see just what he does here. Because I would get, if I monkeyed this one, I could just take out the Drifloon. Take out the Drifloon, I'd force him to make a choice. Enough damage counters in play, I could just hit Fez and then KO it with Monkey later. Did he freeze? I hope he didn't freeze. Pushes Ralts. Okay, we'll go ahead and Lilies. Okay, we can get rid of Buddy and Arbok. We can go ahead and get the only Toxtricity in the deck. Even just getting one on the Arbok and attaching for turn is fine. We can always we can use Toxtricity next turn. Use Menacing Fangs. And then get it charged up that way. Toxtricity plus attachment. And force me to get rid of 2 cards. Gets rid of 2 Mystery Gardens. Okay. We get an Arven. Okay, they push Ralts. They're going to Nest Ball. They get a Munkidori. Okay. They're going to Lilies. Okay. They attach to Monkey. They're going to flip the script. So if we use Munkidori, they don't use Psychic Embrace. Okay, so they might just go after. They might just use Monkey anyway. They're gonna attach to Guard. Okay, so they're going to attach to Guardy. Are they gonna just retreat? I mean, they use Monkey to push something onto me, but then it's like I just push. Then they KO Arbok with Guard. Yeah, bring up Guardy. They KO this guy. I push Yveltal. Attach for turn, Toxtricity, that's game. They can't really seem to stop it. Maybe this, I don't know, is this just like the inevitable stuff's gonna happen? Yeah, Miracle Force, there we go. Okay, push Yveltal. Attach to Arbok. Sinister Surge. Onto Arbok. Hard Retreat. Into Arbok. Oops. Yep, GG's. Alright. Let's go. Okay, so we're facing Baby Okidogi. During a power, if this Pokemon has any Darkest Energy attached, it gets 100 HP, and its attacks do 100 more damage. And that's bad for us because we're weak. It's fighting, but we'll power through. Okay, they play Buddy Buddy Poffin. We have Arvin to go get Precious Trolley and Evo. Oh, they're also playing Dwebble. I'm sorry, Crustle. Alright. They attach a fighting to Okidogi. We resist -30 though. They also have Monkey. Alright. They play Nest Ball. Is it another Okidogi? Oh, they're going to fail it. Okay. Maybe it was just a deck search or something. They're going to play Baby Tatsugiri with attract customers. Lily's Determination. Like it, but don't need it just yet. All right, we're going to Arvin. Trolley. Evo. All right, let's go ahead and get Ekans. Two Ekans. Toxel and then Yveltal. We're going to get 2 of these guys because we want to... we want to ensure that we have a backup. All right, so we're going to go ahead and Evo. Ekans and the Toxel. We have 1 Toxtricity. All right. 1 Arbok. Okay, so we have the other one in hand. So we have a Toxtricity and an Arbok prized. Okay, they play Hilda. I'm guessing that's for Crustle. Crustle and a Luminous, okay. That's probably for Okidogi, no doubt. Yep. We can KO the Okidogi, and they give us a good punch, okay. I take that back. We can't. Yeah. Can't push Yveltal. Janine's Secret Art. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. All right, we'll attach to Arbok. We use Janine's Secret Art to put energies on the Arbok. Attach here. Attach here. Retreat into Arbok, and we'll use Menacing Fangs for 150. Force him to get rid of 2. Bravery Charm and Rod. Okay, that's interesting. Guess they didn't want to attach Charm. They're going to play Artisan. I guess they're going to get another Okidogi. They're going to attach a... What is that? Didn't see it. Yeah. Legacy Energy. Yep. They play Artisan. Okay. Get another Okidogi. They're just going to one-shot us because we're weak. Okay, we'll push the Yveltal for the free retreat. Ultra Ball. All right, let's go ahead and use Sinister Surge. Okay, we need to find something off of Lily's. Earthen Vessel will work. Let's put Monkey down. Get rid of Arvin. Guess I don't need the air balloon, but I kind of like having it around. Okay, we'll do this. Put this on Monkey just in case. We'll retreat into the Arbok, and we will use Menacing Fangs, forcing them to get rid of their hand. Luminous Energy and a Dwebble. Let's go. Now, all they have to do is push Crustle, and then we can't do anything. So we need boss's orders, which we have. So yeah, we'll just chill here. He's going to push Tatsu. That makes sense as well. Yep. See if we can get a card he can use. Plays Artisan. Get some Maractus. Okay. That's not going to work, though, because we have Pecharunt. Maractus, of course, has Corner. He finds an Iono. Bad for us. He's only going to get 3, but still, you can do a lot of damage with 3 if you get the right cards. We get an Iono and a Lily and a Night Stretcher. Night Stretcher is really nice. Okay. Guess the opponent's just thinking about what to do here. He's going to attach Mist Energy to Tatsu. Is he going to retreat into Crustle, maybe? He could put in Maractus, and that would KO him. Oh, he's not going to. Okay, I don't know what that's about. Does he think I mean, even if I hit him with Bind Down, it's not gonna do anything because I'm just gonna KO him. All right, so we'll just Artisan. Get another Ekans. Yeah. 1 energy. Okay. So let's go ahead. Sinister Surge. Put the last energy on Ekans. All right, let's go ahead and get back. I have Night Stretcher to get Arbok. Let's get 3 of these energies back. Can't use it yet. Let's just go ahead and use Menacing Fangs. Get rid of his hand. Artisan and Iono. That's great to see. Another Toxtricity. They push the Crustle, understandably. They Super Rod, okay. Okidogi, Tatsu, and a Fighting Energy. They're going to pass. Okay, so I'm going to Night Stretcher back Arbok. Probably need to start focusing on maybe the Yveltal Retreat Lock. But he has a monkey, so I don't know. Bite, and he hits me anyway. Alright, we'll just do Arbok. Go ahead and Lilies. We got Boss. That's great to see. And Counter Catcher. Let's get rid of the Okidogi. Oh, we still can. Don't want to use Boss first, then Counter Catcher becomes useless. Artisan, okay. They push Crustle. Problem is, yeah, we have to start charging up something else. Finding Mochi. That wouldn't be bad with Yveltal. That way we can go after Crustle. Yeah, I think we'll do this. We'll go ahead and get an energy, put it on Monkey. We will boss up the Munkidori. Menacing Fangs it. Get rid of their hand, which is a Shaman. Basic energy, okay. They push a Crustle. They're going to Crispin. Okay, they're going to hit Arbok. We can attach for turn. And if we have Toxtricity, we can go ahead and bring up Yveltal to KO Crustle. Perp Scissors hits us for 120. Boss's Orders is lovely. Let's go ahead and just clean up Arbok. Alright, do we have the energy? Yes, we do. Put on Yveltal. And they can see GG's. There you go. Beating Okidogi. Thank you so very much for watching, everybody. If you like control style content, please make sure to like and subscribe. And yeah, thanks again. And may God hold you in the palm of his hand. Peace.